Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I want to talk to you about one perfume company that's based out of France, and this company is called FiiLiT Parfum Du Voyage. And they are a perfume company that's relatively new, and they make niche perfumes that are really affordable, by the way. They make some pretty fantastic fragrances. Right now they have 3 in their line. They're all unisex and eau de parfum, and I want to talk to you about all 3 of them and my experience with FiiLiT Parfums. So on day 1 I wore Escale a Cuba. Yes, before I even looked at the notes, the first thing that I thought to myself was, it's gonna smell probably like a cigar, maybe like honey, maybe like tobacco. Really hoping for the cigar, tobacco, sweet notes. And it sort of happened. Bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, and blue ginger, which is a really neat note. And I've never seen blue ginger used in any of the top notes, but it does give it a pretty nice spark. Then in the heart we have water jasmine, cardamom. So you get a little bit of the spice and the floral right in the heart. But this is where it got really good. Check out the dry down on this. We have Papyrus, Amberwood, Vetiver, Piri-Piri, which I have no clue what that is, tobacco, and rum. And yes, this is what I was looking for in this fragrance, but it took it a little while to get there. In fact, when you first put it on, you don't get this tobacco-y rum feel at all until the dry down, until about an hour or so into the dry down. It's very nice and mellow, by the way. It's not this over-the-top stanky cigar or stanky rum. It is just mellow, beautiful. I really did like this. It was really nice. But it just wasn't, I guess, my high expectations of just tobacco, just sweet. And it's nice that this kind of defied my expectations with a name like Cuba. So I'm glad it defied my expectations. I'm glad it ruined my expectations in a good way, and I think you ought to try it. So check them out. Next on the list, we're going to Bali. Bali, when I think of Bali, I think of tropical environment. I think of coconut. I think of warm weather. I think of like a sea breeze. The florals that are on the island. So what do we get when we get this fragrance? Well, let's talk about the ingredients. In the top, we have bergamot, lime, Elemi, Baie rose. In the heart, we have jasmine, Frangipani flower, which, by the way, I've never smelled in my life, so I don't even know what a Frangipani flower looks like, and Ylang Ylang. Last but not least, we have incense, benzoin, patchouli, cumin, vanilla, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Ladies and gentlemen, this was my favorite fragrance of the entire bunch. I had this expectation that this was going to be a little floral, maybe too tropical for me, but I absolutely loved the dry down on this one. I love tonka bean in anything. I love the vanilla tonka bean, the warmth that you got from those two together. Very well blended, by the way. The fragrance was just beautiful from top to finish. It was just gorgeous. And I love that you can sneak a floral fragrance like this into my repertoire of fragrances. And for me to like it is a big, big deal. And this was my favorite of the 3. So now let's talk about the third one. The third one was the Cyclades. So this fragrance opens up with bergamot and Petit-Grain. Then it goes into Cashmeran, rose, and Mastiha, which I have no clue. Again, I have no clue what Mastiha is, but whatever it is, it smells good. Finally, in the dry down, we have Ambroxan, Myrrh, Patchouli, and Violet. This too was also a decent fragrance. It wasn't my favorite. It's probably my least favorite of the 3, but it wasn't a bad fragrance whatsoever. I love the Ambroxan, Myrrh, Patchouli dry down deal at the end. At the beginning, to me, it didn't speak to me, but the dry down did finish off pretty nicely. I've got really nothing bad to say about any of these fragrances. They really were awesome. So I encourage you guys to check out FiiLiT Parfums. This is a niche house, but it's a very affordable fragrance. If you go to their website, I'll include the links below so that you can check it out. And you'll notice that this is a very affordable fragrance. So definitely check them out. Leave a comment below. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell at the top so that you will continue to get great video content like this in the future. Thank you and have a great day.